Well, hello there, my fellow Doombots, and we are 6 months, 22 days, 17 hours, 25 minutes, and 27 seconds away from Avengers Doomsday. I'm Doombot 15, and on this new episode of Yo DOOMBOTcast, I'm joined here by my good friend and fellow co-host, Doombot 16. How you doing, Doombot?
I'm doing splendid. Yes, this is a great time. It is a commemoration of our progress to destroying the Cocktastic Four.
We found out that Ben Grimm is a freaking wrestler, man.
Yes, he's a wrestler, and he also
So you wrestle now.
Yes, he's a wrestler now, and he also illegally sells cigarettes to 50-year-old.
Get him, get Ben,
get Ben,
the king of Yancey Street, more the king of
Pansy Street.
Pansy Street. Yeah.
Yeah.
In today's episode of Yo DOOMBOTcast, where we talk about the latest and greatest in movie news and Laverian, very good stuff. We talk about the new Star Wars movie, The Mandalorian versus Groglet, the new Arkham game, the Peak Lego game, which we just played for a couple hours, was pretty nice.
Delightfully
nice.
Yes.
The Green Lantern trailer, new Green Lantern trailer is actually green, and of course the bollocks finale of Homelander trying to suck some butcher cock.
Yeah, butcher bollocks, mate.
So yeah, that would have been one heck of a sex thing. Let me tell you that.
Starting off strong.
Soldier Boy would have joined in. This reminds you of the time that I got fucked by who's the guy by Steve-O from Jackass. Is that before his time? This reminds me of the time when Frank Sinatra was tickling my taint on stage. Let me tell you this much, okay? I did not like I'm very annoyed with the boys. It just got me really riled up, and I'm really pleasantly surprised with Groglet. But if there's anything that you're super excited for or not excited for, you want to skip, there are timestamps below so that you can just choose your own adventure. It's like a choose your own adventure.
Yeah, it's like a choose your own adventure book.
Oh, yes. You want to hear about some Doombots talking about MMA fights? You want to hear us bitch about corruption in boxing?
Yeah.
Skip to the end.
Yes.
It's all there.
You can go right ahead.
Before we get into it,
please like, comment, and doomscribe, or be doomed.
Yes, welcome to DoomTube, so you can doomscribe to us. Let's start off with super relevant Doom news. First topic, we're talking about Spider-Man Brand New Day. We all know that the web ad is going to be facing off with the big green goober, the MCU's Shrek Hulk. And we got some more merchandise because it is, of course, a big movie. And if you want to have your sweaty feet walk all over Hulk and Spider-Man fighting each other, you can do so. So you're able to.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was wearing my sandals, my flippity floppities, in an amusement park, and I was tripping my balls off because I thought it would be a great idea to pop an edible before I was going on all of these rides. Let me tell you, when I was looking at these animatronics, I almost shit myself. So these would be great for an experience like that. You can look down and you would see Shrek fighting Deadpool below your feet.
Yes.
But that's not the big news. The big news is this toy review on the right side, which has Spider-Man. This new action figure has him having anti-gamma webs. Anti-gamma webs. Like, he's gonna fight the Hulk with radioactive spider goo. What the frick is going on?
Yeah.
Do you think that this is just a stupid toy, or is Spidey really gonna be like, I found out these, I'm gonna put radioactive stuff in my suit and I'm gonna shoot him with it? I don't know. What do you think, Doombot?
I think this is a very, very weird attachment to Spider-Man, because why is there green goop on his chest?
That's the gamma webs.
He should be dead.
Yeah, of course.
It's not good for him.
I got you, Bruce. I put radioactive stuff on my body.
Now we both get cancer.
I'm gonna go Oppenheimer on your ass. New York City, more like New Chernobyl. Nah, so I think this is just a stupid toy. I don't think that he's going to be putting radioactive webbing in his suit.
No.
And it doesn't even really make any sense because he's supposed to lose his webbing. So I don't think that he's going to be shoving Simpsons radioactive sticks up his butt to shoot radioactive webbing at all. And if he does, that might explain why he will be getting like 6 arms and turning into a radioactive spider. Why did you shove those radioactive rods up your ass, Peter? To defeat you, Hulk. We weren't even fighting.
This is how I get Mary Jane back. Yes.
Who?
Never
Who
mind.
are you? Do you love me? 6 arms. Drooping face.
Shit,
Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about Man of Tomorrow, aka Superman 2. Okay, so it turns out that Millie Alcock, the girl who is playing Supergirl in the new Supergirl movie coming out like next month already, crazy, has officially been cast in Man of Tomorrow, meaning that she will be in that movie, and she is also a major part of what we're doing, according to Peter Safran, who is like the co-head of DC together with James Gunn, and James Gunn has also went on record and saying that it's really a joy to work with Millie Alcock and that she's a great actress. I liked her in the first Superman movie, and I'm probably gonna like her in the Supergirl movie. We all know Man of Tomorrow, the Lex Luthor, is the Lex Luthor Superman team up movie, and it's them teaming up to, of course, fight Brainiac, one of the most sus villains we have ever seen. Sorry, I had to hit you with this one again.
Yeah, thank you. It's fine.
Imagine you see this dude coming to you, man.
Yeah.
You're just like...
Coming to you? Oh, okay, now you're just making it worse now, Doombot 60.
There's a snake in my pants.
There's a snake in my... He looks like Bruno. Like,
Oh,
it's such a
Superman.
Baron Cohen's Bruno.
Oh, Superman. I'm coming. If you don't know who the guy is in the picture, it's Lars Eidinger. It's the dude who plays Brainiac. He's like a fucking 6 feet tall, 2 meter tall German dude.
Jesus.
Who I think is gonna go real freaky on Superman's ass. Pause.
Let me just wait until I get inside your leotard, Soups. You won't like what's coming out of it. What the fuck is this?
Brainiac is not only a villain name. You earned it in prison.
Oh no!
Because he's giving mad brain.
Whoa, no, I got that one.
Let's move on. It's time for trailers.
Finally. Time for trailers. Will it be doomed to fail or doomtastic?
I already know that this fucking podcast is doomed to fucking fail, man. This is just, I don't know how sussy Buckeye we want to make this video. But okay, the Green Lantern trailer, you just watched it.
Yes, I just did.
It was green, I guess.
It was green, and there was a lantern.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Are you excited for this new HBO show after Peacemaker?
Not really, I'm gonna be honest.
No, you don't really care?
No, I don't really give a shit.
I'm also not the biggest Green Lantern dude or something. I really like Green Lantern in the Superman movie because I thought it was Guy Gardner with his silly little bowl cut, flipping of basically Israel invading Gaza. I think that was the message. And people were like, come on, why are you choosing a side? I don't know, man. You don't want innocent people to die, you know? I don't know. Whatever. Maybe it wasn't even, maybe he already made that movie before that all happened.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I don't even want to talk about that stuff because that's just like horrible. Let's just be clear that us Doombots, we just want everybody to get along. World governments should be like illegal. What it should be like, it shouldn't be an arms race. It should be like, who is first to create the best strain of marijuana race. Like, we should be fighting each other with love. We should be seeing who can get the highest, who can supply the best high, and we can just work together, kumbaya shit. Bro, I went to a Harry Styles concert, which is a bunch of goobers running around, holding hands, dancing in circles. That's what it should be, man.
That's how war should be fought.
Like, together, man.
Yeah, together, man.
But enough about the boy. Green Lantern trailer. He uses the Green Lantern powers to make fake money.
Yeah.
This dude, he's gonna cause mass inflation, man.
Oh, it's already bad enough that the government's doing it.
We cannot
The government's doing that already. Like,
Liberia were good.
Oh,
Could
yeah.
be better, of
Yeah.
course. But no, I mean, it's great. I mean, it's amazing in Liberia.
On Valentine's Day in Latveria, you just pay with hugs and kisses.
That's how it should be, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you want bread? Here's one egg of my chicken. It's more green. We see some stuff which looks like it's gonna be intergalactic. I think we even see some pictures of other worlds in this trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's other worlds happening.
Mm.
And also in the trailer, the dude says, the Green Lantern guy says, you'll never get this ring. You only get it over my dead body. And then the next fucking shot is this dude wearing the ring. So what? Did he bash his head in with a rock?
Yeah.
How did he get the ring? So that probably means that Hal Jordan's gonna die, because only if Hal Jordan is dead, then this guy, Jon Stewart, is gonna get the ring.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works, right?
Yeah. I guess.
But at the same time, Guy Gardner also has a ring. Why does Guy Gardner have a ring and Hal Jordan have a ring at the same time? I don't really know how these rings work. All I know is that I'm gonna watch it because the show sounds interesting with the True Detective concept. Have you ever seen True Detective Season 1?
No.
True Detective Season 1 is one of the best single seasons of television ever made. It's with Matthew McConaughey and what's the other guy?
Matthew
Woody
McConaughey.
Harrelson.
Oh shit.
Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey, they play two detectives, you know, two true detectives who are trying to solve a case, and then it starts with them when they're a little bit younger, and then they have a time jump on when they are older, you know. And that's also a little bit what this show is set in. It also has they are trying to solve a crime, and the crime goes dead, you know, like they cannot solve it.
Yeah.
And a couple of years later, they come back to it. So that's also a little bit the true detective element to it, that probably when they come back later to it, then Jon Stewart will be the Green Lantern, and Hal Jordan will be an old dead guy or whatever. I don't know.
Okay. Sure.
But yeah,
Okay.
you don't really care. If it's great, I'll tell you to watch it. If it's not great, I won't tell you to watch it.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We'll see.
But yeah, I don't know. Jon Stewart, this dude, he is gonna be in the new, also in the Man of Tomorrow movie, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
He's also gonna be in the Man of Tomorrow movie. So maybe we're getting like a Justice League Light thing. But let's move on, because we're really reaching. We're not a thing that I'm even less excited for than this. And my expectations are, okay, I'll watch it, I'll check it out, whatever.
Yeah.
Vought Rising, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, honestly.
Fuck you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
They ruined the last season of The Boys, which is, okay, I only watched the first 2 seasons and I stopped after season 3. What was this, season 4 or 5?
This was season 5.
Okay, I didn't watch season 3 or 4. So I went to 5, whatever. I got a little bit superhero fatigue, was just too much. And also at the same time, their thing of, they're making fun of all of the franchises, but at the same time, they're doing like Gen V spin-off. They're doing like a Vought Rising spin-off. Multiple seasons, you know, of this. So they're becoming what they're parodying, essentially, you know?
Yeah.
And I really liked Soldier Boy. I thought that Soldier Boy was a fun character in the season. And I also, I think I remember watching... What season was it that, like, the end of the season, they're holding down Homelander, and then he's trying to blast him with his blast? Was that season 4? Was that last season?
Last season? Not really. I think it's season 3 or 2. I don't know.
Okay, whatever. But I like the Soldier Boy character, but he kind of fucking ruined the ending of The Boys, because there were so many random storylines, including this one. Yeah. With no payoff, and was just constantly like this goober, the guy with the leather jacket. He was also in that episode with the boys about the old lady, and he didn't want to give the V1, and then he gave the V1 to Homelander or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really care about the origin of why Captain America boned Captain Nazi lady. Don't really give a crap.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna watch it. It's I don't know. Did this look appealing to you?
Yes.
Felt like Captain fucking Carter.
I mean, it's too well. For one, immediately after the last episode aired, it just came out like, oh hey, we're gonna bring a new Vought Rising thing. Listen, I love Soldier Boy, and I'll probably watch it for him because I love the character Soldier Boy. But they have raped the last episode and the payoff of the original show, which I was actually interested in. And I honestly prefer them to actually tie up the original The Boys show well, instead of just like coming up with a spin-off saying like, oh, that explains a couple of things.
Yeah, this is the origin of Vought. The origin of Vought.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, Vought was basically like a branch of the Nazis, basically their universe version of Hydra. Yeah. It was a branch of the Nazis who tried to make superhumans and stuff. So then they integrated with like the Western world to kind of advertise themselves as like, oh, we create superheroes who do good things and stuff.
It doesn't sound that interesting.
No,
I don't know. Let me know if you tell me this is amazing. I'll watch it.
Maybe because of Soldier Boy, I'd like to know more about Soldier Boy.
He was a rich kid.
He was a rich kid.
Like it got explained in one episode. We already knew he was a rich kid who pretended to be tough because his brother went to the army, and I think his brother died.
Yeah, but I don't think he started off as like cynical and very like crude and cold.
All of that got
stuff.
Explained in that one episode where he looks at the dude who's against the wall and he's like, I make people angry. That guy.
You know, the thing is, show and tell, they kind of blur the image sometimes. I mean, sometimes they do a great job at just showing what the story is and like explaining it through imagery and experiences and behavior. But then sometimes they just voice it out loud, just like that, you know, which makes it kind of unsatisfying. It's kind of, you know, like I love The Boys for being like taking risks. I love the show for it. And I still love the show for it. But sometimes like it sometimes kind of, you know, inconsistencies appear because they kind of like switch on to the like, okay, you know what, just tie that shit up, just let her say like, it's okay, and then like they just make up. I don't know, man.
Also like if you the entire first time that Soldier Boy got introduced, weird. I remember when he got first introduced, he was saying that I was in love with you to that rat lady or whatever who betrayed him and sold him out to the Russians.
Yeah.
But now out of nowhere, his love of all time was fucking Nazi lady or Stormfront or whatever the fuck her name was.
Something bomb.
And then he's like, her name is Clara, right? So he says like, it's what Clara would have wanted. That's why I gave you the V1 Homeland. Yeah. Why? Like it was literally a throwaway joke.
You loved her.
Literally a throwaway joke.
Yeah.
That he boned her and that he didn't know that she was a fucking crazy Nazi lady, I think.
Yeah, but I think they were
we gotta stop saying that. We just
commercializing. They were making commercial for their Vought Rising prequel show.
It was, yeah, and that's also
just
like
a commercial.
It's like, I don't know, felt a little bit the same rush as. It felt like a little bit the same rush as Game of Thrones, the final season. But we're talking about the finale of The Boys already. Let's move on. Let's talk about something which I was very happy with.
DOOMVIEW.
Let's talk about the freaking Mandalorian versus Groglet. The Mandalorian versus Groglet blew my freaking socks off with expectations.
It was a great experience.
So I've never seen the Mandalorian and Groglet show. Like, I've never watched it. I didn't see it on Disney Plus. I knew that everybody was like, Groglet is like Baby Yoda. Everybody loves Groglet. Let's get more Groglet toys, you know?
Yeah.
You get Groglet on short. It looks good, you know? Like, you got it here also, Mandalorian versus Groglet. Right now, it's standing at 7.1 stars. And it's basically the newest Star Wars movie. It's 2 hours, 12 minutes. And it's about once a lone bounty hunter, Mandalorian Din Djarin, and his apprentice Groglet embark on an exciting new Star Wars adventure. Directed by Jon Favreau and written by Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. Oh, we're going to talk about Dave Filoni in just a second. Okay, so the director of this, I love the director.
Oh, Elf.
Jon Favreau is the dude who did Iron Man 1 started the freaking MCU.
Ooh.
He made Elf. He
Ooh.
made Jungle Book. He's also one of the original showrunners of The Mandalorian.
Wait,
Plus,
is it the Disney Jungle Book or like
the Disney Jungle, the good one. There's a good one, there's a bad one. He did the good one.
or like the realistic one?
The realistic one.
Oh, you mean is the good one?
The one with the big orangutan who sings a song, and it's Christopher Walken. I don't know if you know that one.
Oh, that one.
there
Oh,
were
you
literally
think that's the good one?
There were two that came out in literally the same year, and he did the good one. I don't know if the other one was also good. There was one that was
there was like the Disney one, which was more like
Disney
based
one.
on the movie, the Disney movie, and then there was the more realistic one, which was more based off of the
the
original
Disney one.
books.
He works for Disney. He's like a
okay.
Disney guy.
Yeah.
He also did Chef, a movie I cannot recommend enough. I love Chef, one of the best soundtracks, and it's just a great movie about a guy who has a burnout. Because basically, Jon Favreau got a burnout after directing Iron Man 2 because everybody was like telling him, put more boobs in it. Put boobs in it. Come on, John, you gotta make something out of it. And he had to put Elon Musk in this fucking movie. It was like, he was too much for John.
Let Tony Stark fight a Tesla.
Yes. Put a bird in it. Russian Johnny Depp wants a bird. It was too much for John, so he was like, I'm taking a break, and I'm going to make this thing about a chef, and it was good. I liked it. I liked Chef, liked Jon Favreau. So far, nothing that he has done that I have seen has disappointed me or I've liked all of his stuff as far as I know. We also know, of course, as Happy Hogan in the MCU. He was always Tony Stark's bodyguard, which is pretty funny because he's freaking Iron Man. He doesn't really need a bodyguard.
Yeah.
But that's also what people might know him from. But he is one of the creators of The Mandalorian show, which I think I haven't seen. Do you like The Mandalorian? Have you seen The Mandalorian?
I've seen most of The Mandalorian. I've seen like both season 1, 2, even the book of Boba Fett. Boba. Yeah, only just like the end of the book of Wabba Fett. I'm gonna call it the book of Wabba Fett because it wasn't that good of a show, to be honest.
No, I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any of the Star Wars TV except for Maul Shadowlord, which you haven't seen, but Maul Shadowlord
not
is
completely, no.
I think Star Wars is winning this year because I watched Maul Shadowlord. Fucking awesome.
I love Maul's voice for most of all.
But you still haven't seen the entire show. I still recommend. You can watch the entire show in like one afternoon.
Yeah.
Just a long movie, like a 3-4 hour long movie.
Yeah, it's 10 episodes.
Really recommend it. It's great. And this movie, I thought it was great too.
Yeah, I do think like the way it's paced and set up and everything felt more like a very long special.
Yeah, but I haven't seen any of the show.
An actual cinematic movie, like but like I have, like I think like it felt more like a very long special than let's say.
So it wasn't movie. For you. It wasn't cinematic worthy.
It was definitely cinematic worthy, and I do like it. But like, if you want to wait until it gets on the streaming platforms, that's fine too.
No, I don't. I would not say that.
Yeah.
Well, let's get back to that in a sec with ranking and stuff. The cast, of course, you got Pedro Pascal as the Mandalorian. They got Brandon Wayne and Lateef Crowder. They're both also the people in the Mandalorian suit. I thought that he was actually in the Mandalorian suit, but turns out that Pedro is not in the Mandalorian suit the whole time. You get Sigourney Weaver from Alien, of course. I didn't know her character, so I thought that she was gonna be like the secret villain in this. She's not because she's really part.
No, but like the in the show, she was a longtime ally since season 1.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. You got Jeremy Allen White from like the Kitchen Show, The Bear. I don't know if you know about that as Rada the Hutt.
Yeah. I know.
I really like the Lord Janu dude, Johnny Coyne. In the beginning you got the Commander Barrow. He was funny, man. Oh, you get freaking Martin Scorsese. He's like the guy with the 8 arms. Wants to, the guy who he keeps on giving him coins. You don't remember? Like the guy he's making like fish and stuff. And then the Mandalorian keeps on going to him for information.
Oh, that
guy.
Martin
Scorsese,
the vendor. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's one of the best directors of all time. Oh, and of course, you cannot forget freaking Dave Filoni, who doesn't have one appearance. He has freaking 2 appearances in this fucking movie. First time you see him, he's just in the cafe at the beginning when the Mandalorian walks into the bar and meets Sigourney Weaver. He's just sitting there with his fucking cowboy hat. Jeez, I know that you're like the boss of Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
But okay, that was okay. That was fun. Second time he shows up as like a starfighter in the end battle. I was like, jeez, man. No shame on Dave Filoni. Like if I was him, I would probably do the exact same thing. I was doing a little bit of research. By that, I just typed his name in Google. I got that he was actually the apprentice of George Lucas, and he was personally mentored by him for nearly a decade, and he's responsible for making Star Wars Rebels, the Clone Wars, Book of Boba Fett, which you said wasn't so good. And have you seen Ahsoka?
Ahsoka Tano, no.
I heard that one is also not that great, but he stepped in for Kathleen Kennedy together with somebody else, and he's now the new Kevin Feige of Star Wars, I guess. At least he's a guy who's excited for it enough that he wants to be making a cameo in it, but it was kind of like, I didn't know who Dave Filoni was until like he stepped in for Kathleen Kennedy, and now him and his fucking dumb cowboy hat are part of Star Wars forever. But it's whatever. Nah, I'm just making a joke. I'm happy for you that you can do that, because I don't know. He was so happy. He was like smiling the whole time on filming. I was like, bro, you're so happy to be here, man. So good on you, Dave Filoni.
W, man.
You got it. What did you think? Was Dave Filoni, was he good in the movie? How did you like his acting?
I honestly thought he looked a little like Tom Segura.
Tom Segura.
So that made me like him instantly.
Yeah, I don't know. I know Tom Segura. He's a stand-up comedian. He was sometimes on Joe Rogan. I don't know. How do you know Tom Segura? Also like that, or?
Yeah, I like that. Like first on
Joe Rogan. The experience.
Yeah, the real
Rogan, get us in the show. We'll get fucked up.
Hey Rogan, you missed my fucking ship. What the hell, man?
Ship?
I couldn't fucking escape the planet. There were snakes in my pants. Come on, man, Joe Rogan. What the fuck, man?
Okay, we're getting too much into JRE atmosphere. Let's move on. Okay, general thoughts on Mandalorian. For me personally, I gotta say, I thought it was a really good, solid movie. I thought at the beginning was very strong.
Yeah.
With the snow planet. One of the things that I was thinking to myself while watching it is, it really felt like an intergalactic vacation. One of the things that I really like about the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie is the amount of different planets they visit and the amount of different like atmospheres you get in that first Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
The sceneries, staged, yeah.
Different.
But like the sceneries were like the tone of the story. They reflected the tone very well. For example, in a snowy place planet, like it was very, very cold, very direct, very straightforward. They were going there for a mission, and it was just very down to business.
Then you get like the sandy planet where Sigourney Weaver and her what are they even rebels, or are they the New Republic?
They're like the New Republic
because the Emperor.
They're not rebels.
Emperor stuff is gone, right?
Yeah, the Emperor stuff is gone. The New Republic.
Wait, when does this even take place? Is this after fucking Darth Vader gets killed? Is Darth Vader dead in this universe? I have no idea when. I think
it's after Darth Vader's death. So Yoda's dead long.
So this is dead. Emperor is gone. But wait, does this take place after the new when the Emperor is back?
This is after the original trilogy.
I fucking hate those new movies, man. Those new movies suck donkey dick, man.
I mean, episode 1 definitely was kind of boring.
I mean the episode 1 with Adam Driver.
My God.
When Han Solo dies.
Oh my God.
I don't want to move on from those. I like this movie, okay?
Yeah.
I thought that the planets looked good. I thought that the action looked good. I thought it was a good experience. The music, banging.
Yeah.
The soundtrack by Ludwig Göransson. Same
really
dude who did fucking Sinners. And the one thing with the one thing with the Sinners.
This guy understands tone really well.
He's great really music. Well. Great music. He also did the music for Oppenheimer. So this guy... Yeah, I love the soundtrack for this. I love the synths. Great vibes. So Ludwig Göransson on this is a W. I hope he also scores another Star Wars movie after this. Maybe he also can do like a new Ryan Gosling Starfighter movie, whatever that's about. Overall, without giving away any spoilers, I'm giving it like 4 out of 5 Dooms. personally, you can disagree with that or whatever. But what I said is this movie is if Guardians of the Galaxy and John Wick had a baby, and it was baby Groglet. Oh yeah, baby Groglet.
You gotta like put a G after the GOT because I thought that was Game of Thrones.
Guardians. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's like everybody dies at the end of this.
Yeah.
No, at the end of Maul Shadowlord, everybody dies. By the way, that's like Game of Thrones. That's like Game of Thrones Star Wars. I love Maul Shadowlord. I really like this. I'm going to actually rewatch it next week because one of our friends didn't have the moolah to go to the Dolby. Didn't have the moolah to watch it on like the nicest screen possible, you know. So I'm gonna rewatch it maybe like on an IMAX screen or something like that, like on a bigger screen if possible, because I was watching it and like you said, it in some ways it kind of did feel like a TV special, but I think maybe if I watch it on a bigger screen, it will feel bigger. But I still really like this movie. I thought that the action, non-stop action scenes until you get at a certain point and then like it's action. Then you have a little bit of a quiet part where you got Baby Yoda like meditating and shit.
Yeah.
And after that, it goes action. I really enjoyed it. I recommend it. I think it's a feel-good, fun movie. One of the things I love most about it is the amount of puppets in it. You know, it really feels like OG Star Wars, and there's not a single lightsaber in it.
No. It almost felt like Rogue One. I mean, there is a lightsaber at the very end, but like
in Rogue One,
like there also wasn't any like Jedi.
I have to rewatch Rogue One. I watched it only one time, but I like this one more.
Yeah. This one is really good.
This is my type of movie.
Yeah, exactly. Like Star Wars is usually associated with Jedi and the dark side and like lightsabers, but like when they pull it off without it, that really shows like Star Wars' essence goes beyond the stereotype, like the archetype. Yeah, it went really hard.
The amount of crazy shit that happens in this movie, we're gonna talk about it all in the spoiler section. Just a second. I would really recommend go checking it out. It is a fun adventure movie. Like I really think that this movie is maybe like the best. This would be like one of the best MCU movies in the MCU in like since Deadpool and Wolverine. And I think it might even like the fun might eclipse Deadpool and Wolverine for me personally. And the reason being, there's like, in my opinion, no gimmicks. There's one character that's a little bit gimmicky, I guess, but I have no connection to any of these characters. I didn't know who that purple dude was from Rebels, you know, who was also driving the ship, whatever. Maybe that's just my own thing.
But that's probably because you didn't watch the seasons.
I didn't watch the seasons, whatever. But as a standalone movie, it's a very fun popcorn adventure movie, and I'm hoping we're getting a bunch of those. I'm hoping that if Supergirl and if what's the one with if the Master of the Universe He-Man movie, if they are on par with this one, I feel like we're gonna have such a fun summer movie with so many fun movies. Because the action in it was fun, the characters were fun. It felt like it had heart. It felt good. It felt like a good time at the movies. Yeah. Anything else you want to add before we go to spoilers?
Well, Viva la Grogu.
Groglet. We gotta say it.
Viva la Groglet.
It's time for
spoilers.
Okay, so the Mandalorian versus Groglet.
Oh shit! You actually found one. Okay. I see what you did.
This is the OG. This is where the Groglet comes from.
Oh shit!
It opens up. We have Shout Out Weekly Planet.
The Shout Out Weekly Planet.
Shout out these goobers. So it opens, of course, with the snow planet thing. I really like the scene where the dude is like, "You gotta pay us more, even though you're losing money with us."
Yeah.
And they were all afraid to speak up against this guy with the beard. But yeah, I really like the snow scene. I thought that the action in it was great. Or Baby Groglet destroying the machine, and then Mandalorian Mando blasting the dudes. This was such a cool scene with all of the, what are they called? The walkers?
Oh, Imperial Walkers, yeah.
And he destroys all of them. You're leaning all the way to this side. Wait.
Yeah, okay. I'm a Democrat. Okay, sorry. Shit.
Oh, but this was great. Then we got the purple dude. Who's this purple dude? You know this guy?
He's William Afton from Five Nights at Freddy's. He's the purple guy.
Yes, but is he not from the show, this purple dude?
I think he is from the show, but I haven't seen him.
Oh, okay. I thought he's the guy from Rebels.
Yeah, he was. He was the guy from Rebels, now that you say it. Damn.
He was the only character that I was like, he felt a little bit out of place. I don't know what it was with his CGI, but I don't know, he didn't feel like he was really there. Like there wasn't a guy walking there.
Luckily, his screen time was limited.
Screen time was limited. He was fine, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Once again, I really liked the opening on the Snow Planet. Thought it was really cool. Liked it a lot. Sigourney Weaver being like, you gotta get my bad guy. And then you have to talk with the Hutts.
Get away from my bad guy, you bitch.
Yeah, she keeps on using that line the whole time. From Alien. Yeah, Mando. Yeah, okay, so he goes to these two big Jabbas, and these are...
The siblings of Jabba the Hutt.
Are they the siblings?
Yeah, they're the siblings.
Oh, so it's like, okay, the siblings that have taken over his empire, they want the Mandalorian to get Jabba's son. Baby Jabba, or whatever.
Rada the Hutt.
What?
Rada.
Rada the Hutt.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like the character from Chowder. Rada.
I guess so.
Yeah.
But I like the part where Mandalorian, he finds him like in a cage, and then he's like, yeah, I don't want to leave here because here I'm like a champion. I have one more fight, and after that fight I'm gonna go free, right? And this dude over here, what's his name, Janu or something?
Janu, yeah.
Yeah.
Ex-Imperial.
At first you think that he's just a crime lord guy, but it turns out he is an Imperial officer, whatever, with a bunch of clone troopers.
Yeah,
or stormtroopers, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, this scene was pretty cool with all of the monsters. Man, I like Rada. He was pretty he was a buff Jabba, man.
I did not know they got that freaking buff.
I think because they never trained, but this dude looked pretty sick, man.
Oh, damn.
It reminded me a little bit of Thor Ragnarok, you know? Thor versus Hulk and that. But I like this more.
Yeah.
You know? Because the implications it had.
Yeah.
But I like this fighting style. I like how he incorporated his build. With rolling around really fast or literally just laying on top of a dude to feed him. That was so fun.
Yeah, he's so heavy, you know. He doesn't feel like overly sluggish that like it's like he's just so strong, you know, but like he also has like speed to help him, but
technique.
Technique, speed, but also like using his weight to his advantage because he's not the fastest. You know, so like
he defeats his first opponent by literally laying on him.
Literally sitting on him.
He tries to do that to the Mandalorian, and the Mandalorian is like, nah, man, I'm going to beat your ass. Yeah, Mandalorian beat his ass pretty easily, man.
Yeah, pretty well.
But that's also because Mandalorian has way more experience.
Yeah.
I don't know. How did Mandalorian become Mandalorian? Is that explained in the show? Or is he just always Mandalorian?
No, he did. Yeah, it was explained in the show how he became Mandalorian.
Does he have like a training montage?
Somewhat. You kind of see like the situation he was in, and why he actually did not like droids at some point. It's because like droids kind of destroyed everything he held dear.
He's just racist against clankers.
He was
Get
racist.
Those clankers off my lawn.
At first, he started to warm up against the clankers in season 1. It's kind of resolved, but like but like
I don't know.
At first,
he's also weird, like
freaking clankers.
They're just fucking droids, man. Whatever, man.
Yeah, whatever. They just say
except Doombots. They should be cool with Doombots.
Yeah, Doombots are like really.
I think it's funny how like this dude is. He's played by Alan John. What is his name?
Equally fabulous. Yes.
no, but he's not playing him. He's playing this guy. This guy is being played by this dude. So this kind of works.
From Shameless.
From Shameless. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I know him from The Bear. And he's also, I think, Bob Dylan in a movie or whatever.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Allen White or something. This hot guy. It's so funny to see the contrast between these two.
Shit.
But yeah, this is a buff Hutt. But he's apparently he's the baby Hutt from the Clone Wars thing. I don't know much about him in the Clone Wars, but I
seen
do
that
know.
part though.
He is that little baby you see on screen.
Really?
Yeah, and I remember having a little Lego figure of this dude. So I actually had a little figure when he was this. But I think it's cool that he, I don't know, he got captured and then he turned into a gladiator. Because, of course, Jabba the Hutt died, I guess. I don't know what happened to him in the Clone Wars, but whatever. I guess they were like, hey, who wants to enslave this little slug creature?
Yeah.
Jesus, man, Anakin, you're dark.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, the fight scene. Okay, so they're fighting with each other. You got Mando versus the Hutt dude because Mando tried to free the Hutt, and then he got captured by Jobu, whatever, the Imperial leader.
Janu.
And then they're thrown into this death match with 7 crazy goobers just running amok.
Yeah.
I thought that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was like a video game. Like, this movie's like a video game. With
You could see the
different
PG.
stages.
You could see the PG-ness in the movie, but like it was like fun PG.
It was fun.
It was fun to watch, and like I just find it funny how PG it was. Like everybody was like running around like a snake just fell on the ground, not like
Well, there was one of those monsters that literally like bit a guy's head off, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I
Head
think
off?
he bit his head off, and then maybe you don't see him. He bites his head and then he throws him away.
Yeah.
But he basically just bit his head off.
Did they just instead of like instantly killing them, they just throw them away?
They
or
throw him away,
around?
they electrocute him, all that stuff. But I thought it was fun when all the monsters were running amok. I thought it was I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
It just felt alive. But of course, because of that, these Hutts, they sent a bounty hunter to capture, because that's like the halfway point is he basically captures this dude, but then sets him free because he helps him capture this guy, and this is the guy that he needed to capture, which is kind of interesting because the Hutts, they sent him to capture this dude who was captured by this guy, but the Mandalorian actually also needed to capture this guy. So it was like a fucking
so like
crazy Cluedo game.
Yeah, so it was like really confusing,
Crazy
and
game
it
of
showed
Clue.
like the Mandalorian was supposed to get Janu, but Janu held Rada, and Rada was supposed to be gotten by Jabba's cousins, by Jabba's siblings.
Yeah.
But like he went to the siblings to get tipped off about Janu, but like he needed Janu all this time. So like you know,
so he didn't need this guy.
Yeah, so like that's how they filled the 1.5 hour. You know.
Yeah, so that was like a little bit double. But I don't know. I didn't mind it.
Me neither.
I thought it was,
I liked how they did it.
But that was like the first half, and then the second half is they're like, we want the revenge, and they somehow captured himself anyway.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't.
Didn't explain how.
I think that the Hutts could have also made a deal with this dude if you think about it. I guess, but maybe they had some beef.
Yeah.
Because they were like, yo,
Maybe
you
they
think
didn't
you're
have-
bald?
Yeah.
I'm bald, or whatever. I don't know. Maybe something.
You call me bald? Your whole body's bald.
Competing crime lords or whatever.
Yeah.
But okay,
Yeah.
they sent a bounty hunter, which they should have sent this bounty hunter to collect rather than Hutt.
Yeah.
To get the Mandalorian. Oh, I forgot to put a picture of that bounty hunter, but he's a dude who looks like Raiden from Mortal Kombat with that hat. I gotta say, everybody who has that stupid hat, I fucking hate that hat. It's like a bullshit Captain America hat. It's like you have a Captain America shield on your head.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
like.
you mean like the samurai guy?
The fucking, the bounty hunter. He's like a hat. It's a metal hat. It's basically a Captain America shield on his head.
Kyuju or something.
That guy, and they capture him and they take his helmet so that we all know it was Pedro behind the mask, but it wasn't him because he had like he was just doing voice work. He just showed up to like look angry because I was like, do I really have to be on set? He's like, I really have to be here. But yeah, he only showed up to fight this big penis snake monster.
The penis with teeth has arrived to eat your whole.
What 1 month of no fap? 1 month of no fap looks like this. I'm gooning.
1 month of no fapping.
I'm coming to goon.
So hungry.
Me versus my dick.
Me in No Nut November be like
Doombot versus his USB stick. But whatever. So Mando defeats the penis snake, and he escapes with the help of freaking Groglet and his little what are these called? Gremlins.
Little
Groglet and his gremlins.
Little ragtag retards.
These dudes.
We need to get it.
I don't know. They have to be some kind of racist stereotype. I don't know.
They have to be both racist and retarded. They have to have some retardation.
I love them though. No.
Me
These
too.
guys are smart. They know how to fly a tiny. I love how they. Okay, they have to be a little bit special because they're like, I'm going to save you, and then they bring him to the ship, and Mandalorian is like, oh, I don't fit. It's like, yeah, dog.
Oh, that was the best, but they have like the tiniest little
save him,
ship, like, oh,
and they got like he just like he's like oh. And Mandalorian really thought he was gonna get saved. I was like, I also like the fact that they got undetected in there because their ship is so tiny. It's like a freaking shoebox. They just
They're going to save him.
But these dudes, I really like these dudes. They look so weird, but they look
They're
like little
amazing.
puppets. They're a lot of fun.
They are amazing. Shout out to the puppeteers.
That one part where it looks like Mandalorian's gonna die because he's like running through the forest and shooting at all the goobers, killing all of them, and then slowly
The
like he
droids,
got
yeah.
bit by the penis snake, so he slowly is getting poisoned, and so yeah, Groglet saves him and builds that little mud temple, and then he puts him in there, and he keeps like hitting his head. That was funny. It was a good scene.
He like used the force to get him inside, and then the helmet bonked on the tree like gung. And then Groglet was like, screw this. Then he just puts branches on the sinking feet.
He could have also just made a little bit more, but whatever. Kermit the Frog also shows up, or whatever, Space Kermit the Frog. He helps Groglet, and he was like, Groglet, I'm gonna help you make a special potion.
I'd say it's more like Spyro the dragon on Crocodile.
I don't know who Spyro is, but you mean like from the games or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I don't. Just the dude shows up. He's like, I can help you, Groglet. Here's a special potion, and that helps him.
Hey.
And then they're best friends again, and they fight a gigantic two gigantic real steel robots.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, they look like the
steel.
real steel boxing robots.
Yeah.
This was like another boss battle, and this turns into the Rada the Hutt and the real steel robots fighting the bounty hunter and the penis snake and the Hutts all at the same time.
Yeah.
It was a lot happening. Maybe it felt a little bit like the Mario movie, but I also liked the Mario movie because a lot of stuff was happening. Overall, I just had a great time. I had a great time watching it. And at the end, they just jump out of a building while there's a big explosion happening.
Yeah.
I just gotta say, thought it was a good, fun, and entertaining thing. And if this is the way that Dave Filoni is gonna take Star Wars, like fun, exciting popcorn movies, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm not down for ruining legacy characters and having Luke Skywalker be a bitter old man, even though he was literally the new fucking Hope.
Yeah.
That is the most horrible shit that they've done. And then being like, oh, let's kill all of the legacy characters in horrible ways, or let's AI actors who are actually dead. What they did with Leia, with Carrie Fisher, it's just like what they did before this stuff with Kathleen Kennedy was in such bad taste that I was like, I don't give a shit about Star Wars. And you know what? One of the first things I did after watching Mandalorian Grogu, Groglet. Sorry, misspoke. Sorry. I apologize to all of
I
your
think
DOOMBOTcast
we're gonna
fans.
have to throw you in the rust bin.
I'm gonna have to go in the rusty can for a couple of months after that one.
Yeah.
The first thing I did is I looked online. I looked for a Mandalorian and Groglet action figure because I was like, damn, I might want to have these two goobers in my collection because that's how much I enjoyed it. I not for one fucking second did that after watching any of the other Star Wars movies. That means that at least it triggered something in me that was like, I have a connection with this enough that I would spend more of my hard earned varying doubloons to watch more of this or to have some of this in Doom's collection, you know? So that is saying something. I think that the future is bright for Little Groglet. I would watch a sequel to this, or I would watch them in any other stuff. I don't think I'm gonna go back and watch the whole Mandalorian Groglet show, but maybe I will. Just depends on if I got time. But we just got done binging how many shows, you know, with the boys and all that stuff. But anything you want to add before we move on?
It's a good movie. Brilliant. I really enjoyed it. It basically had everything that the Mandalorian show had, only it's a bigger adventure, much larger. I do feel like I still can't help the feeling that it felt more like a special.
You know better than I.
Yeah, it felt more like a special to me than a actual full-length movie, and especially the way it ended. But it's still good. Worth looking into the theaters. I do understand if you prefer to watch it on stream, but still a great experience, so like give it a shot if you can.
Yeah, sure, because movie tickets are expensive, so I get that. This is also, I think, the same thing that what you're just saying with it being connected to a TV show. This is the lowest performing Star Wars movie ever.
Really?
Like, it even performed lower. Well, yeah.
Now that's criminal. That's criminal.
Well, yeah, so far. Like, it just opened. Maybe word of mouth is going to say that it's positive. I think this is a lot more. I enjoyed this more than like the Han Solo movie. I didn't like that one. And the Rogue One, when I watched Rogue One, I thought this is a great movie. But also, I don't know if I really want to go back to it. But I think I want to rewatch Rogue One in the summertime. I'll probably rewatch it.
It's definitely better than the Han Solo movie, that's for sure.
It's better than all the new Star Wars movies. I think it's maybe on the same level as maybe some of the prequels. I think this might be in my top 5 Star Wars movies, you know. I would put it above probably one of the prequels or one of the original ones. I don't know. I'm not the biggest Star Wars nerd. I don't know, but this one was enjoyable, and if this is the way Filoni goes with it, I'm down. I'm down to watch more of this stuff. So, what's up, the Clanker?
What's up, the Clanker?
We're going to be talking about The Boys finale.
Yes.
I gotta say, fucking think that this went down the shitter. It turned into what it was parodying, which is just a bunch of superhero slop. Okay, of course, Jeremy Starr as Homelander, brilliantly played until the end. Cannot fault this actor. Great portrayal. But calm the fuck on. I didn't give a shit about her feelings. I don't know. I just didn't care. This fucking dude being like, you can do it with the power of settlers. It's just so fucking goofy that this dude shows up. I don't know. Maybe I don't know anything, but what I've heard about the actor, it just seems like this is the last person you need to have commentating on this on your show. Didn't like that. Also, how Homelander got defeated. Bro, if Soldier Boy couldn't defeat Homelander, who is like the only character who's more powerful than Homelander, like this, and here, Homelander was too strong to get defeated. He was too strong to get defeated. You know, he was faster than freaking A-Train, you know. He could keep up with him. How is he not fast enough to blast, to get rid of, to go away from Kimiko? He, even like the point where he brings the billionaire to space, you know. How is he not fast enough to dodge this? Okay, they just want to have it in the story, whatever. What did you think of Kimiko? I guess it makes logical sense that she did it, but I don't know. I just really didn't care. The whole Frenchie storyline got kind of soured for me about like his connections to the Israeli army and stuff. It was like, what the fuck, man?
The Israeli army?
Yeah, that he was an IDF agent, apparently.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
I can look it up or whatever. Just what did you think of this Kimiko defeating Homelander?
I felt it's rushed. Definitely, like most other things, I did feel like it's rushed. I mean, I like Frenchie and the story about Frenchie and stuff, and like Kimiko. I love Kimiko, especially with her unfiltered speech. like when she was doing like sign language, she was like articulating it in a very normal way, but like when she was starting to speak, you know.
So he was like Israel Defense Forces. He was a paratrooper, and he was so he was a paratrooper for Israel. And he also was a part of night raids where he would take citizens out of their houses, like this kind of stuff. You know, this is just,
that's why he thought he thought he deserved a death like this one. Or
I don't know. No, I don't. Look, okay, he probably got mandatory service. He had to do it.
Yeah, probably.
Whatever.
But, like, still committed
but the whole
act,
sentiment is just like it just kind of got muddied for me. So every time I saw this dude, I was just thinking about like the stories that he's like ripping people out of their houses.
Yeah.
But of course, he also got PTSD, and probably this guy. I don't know.
Yeah,
like I also shouldn't be an asshole and be like this guy sucks and he's a bad person or whatever, because I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know exactly what happened. So at the same time, that's also not good. That I'm being like that. I'm just. I also shouldn't speak on stuff that I don't know too much about it, but just what I
don't know. Like, you know, the thing is, as I watched it in the moment,
I just also didn't like the character, but maybe that's also a little bit because what I was talking about before. But I should just let that go. But overall, I just thought it was cheesy and it sucked, and him showing up like that. I don't know, I didn't have the connection, but I also didn't watch the previous 2 seasons. But the whole fucking show, like that, the episode before this had 2 characters like sniffing each other's ass. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, it just, are we supposed to take this serious? Is this the season finale, or is this just some dog shit that we're sniffing here together?
Okay, like, sure, like, it's weird, but like, you know, the thing is that it doesn't really bother me that the weirdness happened, like the dogs sniffing each other and this butt thing. But the thing is that the weirdness is presented with little to no build-up. Like, the build-up felt off. Like, really, it felt off. Like, they started to, like, suddenly shit happens, and then,
just weird stuff just happens.
Weird stuff happens, gore, blood, fight, boom, and then suddenly resolution. I like the Deep's resolution, especially Samuel Shark.
But let's...
But like, I do like some of the resolutions. Like, yeah, okay, the Deep got what was coming to him. You know, it was basically a whiny prissy bitch. But like sacrifice.
He didn't change at all.
Well, yeah, he did change over the course of the series. He did change multiple times. But like,
at the end, he was.
But like at
still
the end, he still, instead of breaking out to do his own thing, he still decided to be on Homelander's side.
But I still think that whole thing was also stupid, because it's like, Maeve sees Deep and it's like, I'm gonna deal with him. And then she flies him out while the main target is Homelander. Fly him like, I don't know, fly him to the beach. Starlight. Yeah. Starlight, fly Deep away and then fly fucking back and fight Homelander. Because just put the Deep on the beach, go away. Because the Deep is gonna take him like 5 days to return. You know, he's gonna have to call a fucking Uber.
Yeah, but she didn't know that.
Yeah, but also is just, even with the water, he wouldn't be fast enough to return before she helps them defeat Homelander. So
but he would still be on his way, and so that they would have that thing in the back of her head.
Yeah, okay, but that would be a liability. You have to stop Homelander right now. So them doing like this little side fights or whatever, I don't know. I just thought, maybe it makes sense or whatever, but I also was thinking like, I just didn't care. I just wanted to see everybody fight Homelander, because I also didn't really care for the who's the guy with the voice, the preacher dude.
Oh, I love his yo. I gotta be honest, look, I was laughing my ass off about his death. Like, yeah. I love how abrupt it was. How
they put a ball gag.
He died by way of ball gag.
But wasn't it but the lady who gave that to him, that was his the Madam President.
Yeah.
Like she.
That was his lady friend. Yeah.
But was she planning on killing him? Because if he would have put that on and she would have pegged him, would he then screamed and that would have killed him?
No, she would. No, there was no pegging involved, planned pegging.
No, but she gave that to him, the ball gag. Yeah. And she was like, no matter how hard you scream, it would never come out. Was that actually so that if he would put it on and then they would do the business, whatever they did?
I think that was just foreshadowing.
But like,
She did not plan on rebelling until she decided. Well, she did think about rebelling, but most of what she did was
so
spontaneous.
you think that she was really in love with him? But how else could the ball gag kill him?
I don't think about in love, but I think more like the way like she like asserting control over him was more like the lack of control she had over herself.
For 1 second, let's not move on from the ball gag.
Yeah,
She gave
Stay on
the ball gag to him. The
Yeah.
ball gag
Yeah.
is eventually what the boys use, mother's milk, to kill this dude.
And you wonder if she was planning this from
Yeah.
the no.
But how come that the ball gag is even capable of killing him?
Well, because like if he screams to kind of keep in the screams, maybe it's like the BDSM thing.
Yeah, but that's also like
his life depends on the
Earlier
pleasure.
in the show, he had the ball gag, and when he screamed too hard, it went out of his mouth. But if they would do the same thing, what they were doing earlier in the show that made him scream and get the ball gag out of his mouth, his head would have then also exploded, right?
No, probably not with this ball gag.
But it was the same ball gag.
No, it was a new one.
No, the ball gag that the boys used to kill this dude.
Yeah,
is
it
the
was
ball
a new
gag that
one.
the
She
is
said
the ball
like
gag
this
that
one.
Supreme is that the president gave to him.
Yeah.
They didn't make a special ball gag to kill that guy.
No. It
So
was
she
just-
supplied the ball gag that killed him.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
But she didn't consciously plan on the ball gag.
Okay. The deep, once a douchebag, forever douchebag. We get it.
Yeah.
His death was fun with the tentacle going out of his
Kind
in
of
his ass,
poetic
out of
because
his
like
mouth.
he made somebody die by way of eel up the ass.
Yeah.
And now he died by octopus through the anus out of the mouth.
It would have been fun if like one more time that the shark hammerhead would have pulled up.
Samuel L. Jackson would be nice.
If he would
He actually did.
Did he? Was he at the end?
Yeah. At the end, he like swam across it on.
Did he yell
you
something?
something. Oh,
Yeah,
you
really?
motherfucker! Like rallying with the
Oh,
other
okay,
sea
okay.
life to really tear him a new asshole.
I was just thinking that maybe Starlight would also join in the fight against Homelander. They would need him, but like Homelander was pretty easily defeated. I think a little bit too easy because they made a whole big thing about him getting the V1. He didn't do shit with the V1.
Yeah.
He didn't do any single thing with the V1, as far as I remember. What did he do with the V1?
Be immortal and do the same shit he always did.
He just gave one speech where he was like, "I'm your god, and he was just doing one. He was just reading out one of Trump's tweets. He was just reading a random tweet.
Yeah.
I guess
He didn't do much with the power.
He
but
just
like,
gave one weird speech.
I think that kind of proves the show's point that, yeah, sure, he got more power, but there's no point in letting him do anything with the power because people that have this much power already and only gain more power do not do more things with that power necessarily. They just settle. They're just like, okay, I guess I'm the strongest being in the world. I don't need to do shit to get better because I'm already there. And that's also what he did. Like, he proclaimed himself God.
Yeah.
Until that point, he proclaimed himself God.
I'll suck your
dick. I'll suck your dick.
I love the part where he tries to fly away. That was so funny.
Oh, yeah.
He like tries to fly.
Laser eyes, bro. Like, that really it was a cherry on top, man. Shit, that was a cherry on top.
Look, okay, I don't know. I think that there is some good stuff in this finale. I think that the whole part of Butcher like crowbarring his brain open straight out of the comics was great.
Yeah.
You know? But I just really didn't, I don't know. This part already said my piece about it. I'm just not going to speak about it because I'm not informed enough about it. Maybe somebody can let me know in the comments. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize. You know, first of all, once again, got to say, I don't know exactly what happened here. Maybe, this is just a dude who had to do some stuff, real shitty, whatever. But I just have a bad feeling about it, and I just didn't care for these two characters. I don't know. I just really didn't care, and I was just like, whatever. Okay? Because, like, this already happened one time, and then, I don't know how, he already flew away here. Like, they couldn't stop him then, and now they can stop him. Whatever.
No, but that was before Butcher had those powers, really.
Butcher had the power. No, Butcher had the powers here. Butcher had V1 in this fight.
Yeah, but not like
And
as
Yui.
far developed as, but
And
not
Yui.
not as far developed as it was at the end of
I
that
don't know.
season.
And Soldier, and well, he was strong enough to fight Homelander 1v1 in this fight.
But it was
scene
like the
also.
beginning stage of the V1 within his system, so he wasn't really completely as strong.
It sounds
as he
like
was now.
somebody's making excuses for the writers of the show, but whatever. You just
No, but they already explained it's like a sort of tumor inside of him that was growing, and he just had it.
I guess so.
Yeah,
This part was a good scene.
yeah.
Thought this was a good scene.
I think this was a nice knot to tie on like Butcher and Huey's relationship at the end.
Yeah, but the one thing is, like, he already put it in the water system, so only one dude has to, like, I don't know,
Put on the sprinklers.
put on a sprinkler, and then all the soups are dead.
Like an asshole has to want to smoke, and then all the soups have
and
just
who's
died.
gonna believe, like, Yui at that point, if this is, like, recently happened and there isn't a new president yet? Like, maybe the security... how did they get it out of the sprinkler system? How did they get it out of the water system? Still don't know how he got it in there. I still don't really know how the... because he wanted to do a
Yeah.
super killing virus or whatever.
They were prioritizing on tying a knot. They weren't prioritizing on explaining every single thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch Vought Rising. You can watch it if it's awesome.
For Soldier Boy, I guess, but like I'm not really excited for it overall, to be honest.
I don't know. It feels like Agent Carter, but he swears.
He's
I got a wig now. What's up, motherfuckers? You can suck my hairy pussy lips.
more than you know, you triple crown jockey cock jockey.
I'm so happy I never have to see this goober again.
Oh yeah,
Even when she was smart, she was dumb as hell.
yeah, yeah.
The Deep. Man, his podcast underrated. Yeah, I don't know. Hope all the best to this actress. I don't know. Don't like. It's sad that she had to do plastic surgery for whatever reason. I hope it was medical. But yeah, that's your own personal situation. This guy, want to see him in another movie because he was or show. He was a fun. He was new, right, for this.
Yeah. I
So-
really like the moxie of his character in the show.
He was fun. I would like to see a spin-off like with him and the Righteous Gemstones or whatever.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Righteous Gemstones?
No.
It's with the same dude who does Kenny Powers. You know Kenny Powers?
No.
Okay. You'll love those shows. I'll send them to you and you should watch them sometime. They're great.
Yeah, yeah,
On
yeah.
HBO, Kenny Powers or Vice Principals.
Wow.
I forget the name of the guy who plays him. If you know, let us know down below.
Yeah.
Yeah, she basically gets the ending of The Dark Knight Rises. Where she's eating some crumpets and Alfred's looking at her.
A little cheaper though.
Yeah, a little
Dark
bit
Knight.
cheaper.
Yeah.
How you doing? How's it going, Kimiko?
Oh, you stop swaying, Kimiko. It's not good for PG ratings. West Side's cock.
Okay, this ending was very weird. First of all, I didn't know that Yui was Arabic because he owns a phone shop. Who the fuck invests in a phone shop? Like, nobody has a freaking flip phone. Like,
It is definitely a front to like the superhero commission.
I
thing.
guess so.
Sending
Yui's
his
growing
preg-
out his forearm hair.
Yeah.
You want to
Indeed.
have flip phone?
Yeah.
But okay. So it starts with Yui picking up his phone and being like, "Hello, Mr. President." And then the president's like, "Hey, I want to hire you to be the boss of what?"
The Vought, the soup regulation something. And he said, "No."
No, I don't want to have $1 billion Pentagon paycheck. I'll go to my phone shop and talk to my pregnant wife.
With the OnlyFans lighter thing.
Yeah, whatever.
Circular lighter thing in the
I
back.
have that. What do you mean? I got 2 of those things right here. I got 3 of them. You calling me
Yeah, but they're
OnlyFans Doombot?
small. But they're small. Only the big ones.
Hey,
are for
hey, hey,
OnlyFans.
hey. It's not about the size of the boat. It's about the motion of the ocean,
Yes,
Doombot.
okay. Yes.
Not everybody has a...
Doombot OnlyFans
No,
coming
no.
soon.
Not every dude has a super gigantic hard drive. Some of us have a micro USB. It's a hard... moving on. She's pregnant and she's fighting crime. She's like flying through the air at like light speed while she has a baby jiggling inside of her.
Yeah.
What?
That's
She's not freaking bulletproof.
No.
One dude bumps into her and her baby could be dead.
Yeah.
A dude can shoot her if she's in the stomach while she's fighting crime. Why is Yuri okay with that? It just turned into like superhero movie, turned into like scary movie.
Yeah.
Makes no fucking sense. It's just like Goombot
superhero
logic.
movie.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, come on.
I don't know. For me,
They turned it out really PC.
I think it's
really
closer to a 2.5 out of 5 Dooms. I liked certain episodes, but I think that only like...
You're gonna have to remove one more head.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you. It was diabolically mid.
Diabolically mid, mate.
And it's kind of like, I don't know. I guess it was fun to watch it with you dudes.
I mean, it did like tie a knot on most things. It's just sometimes most things. Some things just felt a little cheap.
I just don't like that they
I said,
put
like
they put extra water with it just to
they watered
promote
it down.
Vought Rising.
Yeah, oh, exactly. They do.
I like Soldier Boy and he was fun in the show, but it just felt like a commercial for Vought Rising.
Oh yeah.
And then at the end it was like, oh, we're gonna like freeze him down again and you'll not see him again. It was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Anything else you gotta say?
Batman is the shit.
Yeah, we played Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight. We played it a little bit. Don't know if I'll be live streaming it, maybe, but I also just like playing the game on my couch and chilling.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. We're now at chapter 3. We're doing like the Robin playthrough, and it really is. You said it yourself. It's like an Arkham game, right?
Yeah, it's like an Arkham game. It's like they really modeled it after the Arkham game, but like with the campy kind of stiff and like
you got takedowns,
snappy Lego game style.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Combat is fun. The story is even more fun because of how ridiculous it is. But you know the game.
Robin kills his own parents in this. Like how Robin joins Batman.
It's weird. It's like weird. He has zero justification to
he
even
just
join.
kills his own parents for no reason.
No, not even that. He didn't even kill them. They just fell onto the hot dog stand. They were alive and they stood up. And then
Robin throws a batarang at his parents. And they fall onto a hot dog stand. And then he's like, "I'll join you, Batman."
No. Before that, Batman he assumed he was getting fired. He didn't know he was getting fired. He assumed he was saying like, "I think I'm gonna get fired."
And then he just leaves his parents.
And that's the time for Batman, and Batman was glazing him before that, like, wow, you have such good balancing skills.
Whoa,
wow,
Dick, you're so good at this.
Dick, you're so good at throwing stuff. And then suddenly he saw his chance, like, you should come with me, Robin.
The game, but the story is just crazy. Like, there's a point even when you finish the first story, or maybe story part 2. When you finish the first chapter, it ends with the Joker. Like, you get the entire origin story of Batman. You get him, like, as a little baby, like, oh, I'm always happy. And then his parents get shot in it. Then you get the Ra's al Ghul, League of Shadows part, also in the game, which was a lot of fun. And after that, you get a little bit of Penguin. You get Red Hood. The Joker. You get the entire Joker from 89 in it. And then the 89 movie, of course, ends with Batman killing Joker by putting a gargoyle, putting him, I don't know.
Letting him fall from a building.
He makes him fall from a building by hooking his leg to a gargoyle. But in the game, Joker falls flat on his face on the concrete, and then he looks up and he has the Heath Ledger Joker face now.
Oh, shit.
So all of the characters are like morphing into each other.
They're
and they
interconnecting all the movie cinematics.
All of the movies, and it is a lot of fun. It's just basically like, if you've watched all of the stuff, it's just a bunch of funny references. It doesn't make any sense. It's really dumb, really stupid, but it is fun, It's a very different type of Lego game. You cannot collect all of the characters. It is more that you collect all of the bad suits, really. I'm really enjoying it. It is very silly. I do recommend putting it on a little bit of a higher difficulty. Right now, I think I'm at the highest one. And I do have to say that one thing is,
there's no apostrophe after follow. Follows Bruce Wayne.
I didn't make that thing. That was like
No,
Somebody else made
It's
that.
a typo. They're supposed to be the professional.
Yeah, but they cannot see that. It's too tiny for people's screens. But
You need to zoom in.
I'm not gonna. It's too much work.
Zoom in.
I'm not. I cannot.
Okay.
I cannot do that.
Zoom in later.
No, I will not do. No,
Okay.
I'm not gonna add it for you.
Okay.
But who
We
cares?
will zoom in later.
Shut up! Fucking hell. What was I talking about?
Okay.
The game has some glitches. Like I have noticed while playing it, I had to restart a couple levels because it just I pre-ordered it, so you get a little bit early, but it felt like it still needs some updates. When we were playing, we also had some glitches happening while we're doing co-op, but it is the most fun is you can do co-op missions and co-op fight in the Arkham style, so that's nice that you can do co-op and both go in the flow state and like punch all of these bad guys.
Couch co-op is these days is very underutilized, if you ask
I
me.
think that the couch co-op is a lot of fun for this game.
Yeah, people are still doing couch co-op. You know, it's still a relevant thing. It's not like it's no longer online. Not all games are like Fortnite these days. It's still very relevant to go up with your
always
homies
appreciate
on
a
the
good
couch.
co-op.
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
Okay, so next week we're for sure gonna be talking more about. Hopefully I've finished the game. I'm gonna try to finish the game next week when I'm talking about it, so I can give a full review out of it. But so far I've really been enjoying the Lego Batman game.
Definitely. If you like the Arkham games, definitely get that one.
And if you
won't
like
be
the Arkham
disappointed.
and the Lego Batman games, then this is perfect for you.
Yes. If
From-
you also played Assassin's Creed, Black Flag and stuff, open world games, you will enjoy it as well.
Well, I think the last couple of minutes of this Doomcast, I wanted to do a little bit of a new segment, which I don't think we'll do every week, but when there's something big happens in the fighting world, we are going to do something called Doomed Fight Talk.
Doomed Fight Talk!
First of all,
on the left corner!
I think it already got announced last week. I don't know, but Max Holloway is fighting Conor McGregor, and of course Conor McGregor is one of the biggest MMA stars of all time. He freaking fought Floyd Mayweather, knocked Jose Aldo out, became a double division champ when he knocked out Eddie Alvarez, and then got his ass stuck and slapped by Nate Diaz, in my opinion, twice.
Hey, what's up? Doing all right.
What's up, motherfucker? Fuck you.
So shout out Nate. But Conor McGregor, of course, broke his leg in his third fight against Dustin Poirier, and now he's finally returning to face off against Max Holloway, the famous kick streamer.
Yeah.
Max Holloway is coming off freshly from his BMF title defense against Justin Gaethje, or no, he got like dominated by Oliveira.
Charles Oliveira, yeah, he lost against Charles Oliveira.
Okay, so real quick, we set the stage. Who do you think is gonna win and why?
I think it's kind of weird because they're gonna fight at 170.
Yeah, 170,
Yeah,
of course.
They're both gonna fight at I think Conor McGregor's gonna be more comfortable there because he's been heavier for a longer time.
But at the same
But
time,
he kind of has to lose that weight as well.
Holloway is taller. And as long, I think Holloway is taller and Conor McGregor is the longer reach. So I think Holloway is also. I think they're both naturally walking around 170, but Conor McGregor is a little bit thicker, you know.
Yeah, but I do think that won't matter as much as cage experience.
Cage time.
Cage time.
Because
and
since
experience.
Conor is gone,
Max Holloway
has defeated Poirier.
Yeah, he's fought like half the roster
Yeah.
in that time. You know, like he also didn't fight against like pussies. You know, he fought against.
Holloway fought against Topuria, the number one pound for pound
He finally
right
won
now.
against like Dustin Poirier before his retirement. Not bad at all.
Gaethje.
Topuria he fought, also put up a good fight. Gaethje defeated Gaethje. He fought against
Oliveira.
Oliveira.
He lost to Charles Oliveira, but Charles Oliveira was just holding him down.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
wrestling him. Just
But,
wrestling his nuts
He
and his
held
forehead.
his own either way.
Maybe Conor McGregor is wrestling Max Holloway, but I think that Max will be able to stop that because I think he will be able.
He fought against Cater. He fought against.
But come on, okay, we look at the fight.
Yeah.
Let's just go, because I don't want to go too long on this. I just want to think, okay, make a prediction. Who's going to win what round? What do you think?
I think Conor McGregor is a heavily on the counter strike, and Max Holloway is heavily on the offensive.
He's a pressuring counter
He's a
striker.
pressuring counter striker. So like I think it might go to Holloway the first round.
You think Holloway first round? That's crazy.
I mean, like it could. Like they're both waiting. They're both kind of like looking out.
I think
like,
it's at least gonna
seeing-
go into round 3. I see round 3 maybe
I can see this
stoppage.
going to the distance as well because they're both good. But I think Holloway will eventually.
I'm semi excited for this because it's just Conor McGregor. It's very big. But if I think about it, I think that Conor McGregor might be able to get a stoppage in round 2 or round 3. And that's just looking at Max Holloway getting knocked out by Topuria and Conor McGregor basically, being a Topuria, but then like bigger. I think.
I don't think he's Topuria, but bigger. I think he's kind of not like Topuria at all.
Topuria fights a little bit similar, right?
No,
Wide
not-
stance.
I mean, like
hard hands.
Topuria is much.
boxer.
Okay. For one, Topuria uses a much wider range of tools and abilities in his striking than Conor McGregor does.
Does he?
Yeah, he does. Because Topuria also uses like certain timing advantages. He can be on the back foot and still do his thing well. He can go on the pressure, on the offensive. He can do both. And
But you think that if Topuria and McGregor would fight, you think that Topuria would win that?
but like Topuria uses his positioning and dictating the pace due to direction.
That sounds exactly
way
like
better.
McGregor.
Now McGregor
his prime.
McGregor also does that, in his prime he used to do that also, but like he used like a spinning heel kick to kind of make him go that way, but like Ilia Topuria uses more like boxing tactics by just moving into the space. Conor McGregor kind of had to set it up with a certain strike or the prospect of a strike landing on them in order to be successful. But if they're not afraid of it, then it's going to be different because
I
Dustin
think McGregor is powerful.
Dustin Poirier wasn't afraid of Conor McGregor at all.
No.
Or his striking. So like, but to Poirier, you don't need to be afraid of him. Whether you're afraid or not, you're still, if the second that right hand is going to slip in, you're fucked. You know?
Okay, but real quick, I'm going to say McGregor round 3 with a knockout. What are you gonna say?
I think it's gonna be Holloway victory.
Okay, both men. I really like Max Holloway. I think also Max Holloway could win round 3 stop. I think just a stoppage in round 3. I'm leaning towards Conor because I'm hyped that Conor is coming back. If he's coming back, and Michael Chandler's probably really angrily pissy in the corner, which I understand because he waited for him. Not a fight. This just happened.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, I watched it. I rewatched it. Usyk versus Rico.
Yeah.
There should be a Dutch world champion right now.
Yeah. There should
Rico
be.
Verhoeven, the kickboxing world champion, vacated his titles to fight one of the greatest boxers of all time, Usyk, who defeated and Anthony Joshua, and Tyson Fury, and Dubois. Name him, and he hasn't defeated them at cruiserweight and heavyweight.
Easily the
But
boxing
Rico
goat of
Verhoeven won this by being a freaking bull, leaning forward like this and throwing freaking crazy hooks.
He fought against him like he was shorter.
That
than
was crazy.
Usyk.
He was bullying. I thought that the way that Rico was fighting against Usyk was the way that Tyson would fight Usyk.
Yeah.
But for some reason, because Rico is gigantic. He's a big dude. He's a real heavyweight.
Yeah.
Born like that. He's not a fat cruiserweight. He's a real heavyweight. Him fighting like this, crazy. But the one thing that I think is insane is that the referee stopped this like 1 second before round 11 was over. That was just insane.
But did he have any 8 counts before?
Yes, he had one.
In the round.
Because he got knocked down with 20 seconds left.
Yeah.
In the round. Then he got up and there were like 8 seconds left for the fight, you know. And Rico's in the corner. He's like trying to punch off of him, but he's like getting teed off. But there's literally like 1 second left, you know. Just let him go down and wave it off then, or just wait for the bell, and then we go to round number 12. Right now, Usyk can choose between a fight against a mandatory German contender or the guy who made this fight, who's like a rich oil guy, I think, or a prince. He was saying for a rematch in Holland which I think would be crazy. One also crazy thing is that this fight happened because Jason Statham was just saying like, hey, you know what would be cool? And he told it to the dude who was providing the money for this. But they fought in front of the pyramids in Egypt, which was crazy. I just rewatched it this morning. It's like on YouTube, the highlights. I thought that Rico was winning this fight. But of course, Usyk cannot do anything about this. But yeah, I think there is a new world champion, or should have been, or at least there should have been around 12. Kind of sad that it ended this way. And yeah, it would have been crazy. I want to see this dude. If he doesn't get the rematch with Usyk, I think that the UFC most definitely should sign him. Or I want to see him in MMA versus Francis Ngannou. That would be crazy, right? And Usyk, whatever. Usyk has also said that he only wants to do like 3 more fights and then he's done. But yeah, this was just our casual little conversation about fighting.
Yeah.
You want to add anything about Usyk versus Rico, or you're good?
Yeah, I think Rico just like should have had it.
I think he
he
should've.
racked up the points, even if like the round ended with Usyk's advantage. It's still Rico who got the volume up, who got the pressure up, who put Usyk on the back foot.
Literally, he went forward like a
Yeah.
bull,
Yeah.
throwing crazy hooks,
Yeah.
pushing the action. He just outworked him, and he hit him with some good shots.
And he should have won.
But also at the
Period.
same time, I was expecting Rico was gigantic, just also maybe keep the distance game. But it looked like he was just always coming forward, which is just insane. Crazy game plan from Peter Fury, his boxing coach.
Yeah.
Moving on from fighting
Yes.
to Doomed music talk.
Yes.
The new album is out from MGK and Wiz Khalifa. It's called Blog Era Boys. I've been listening to this. It's filled with summer jams, good vibes, stoner anthems. I think Stoned is one of my favorite songs on it. Overall, a great piece of music which I've been enjoying a lot, so I just wanted to mention it. If you're looking for a good feel-good summer album, I think that MGK and Wiz Khalifa together, they created some nice music, and I would most definitely recommend you checking that out. Last but certainly it is the last thing we're talking about, but not the least thing. Next week we are 100% going to be talking about Backrooms. We're going to be ordering tickets for that.
Cannot wait for that one.
Cannot wait for Backrooms. Another YouTuber making a movie. After Obsession, we watched Obsession, and we watched the one with Markiplier.
Oh, you watched that?
Yeah, you still have to
Iron
watch
Lung.
it. It's great.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about Backrooms. And there's also a movie, it's called Tuner, which I've been seeing a lot of trailers for, so we might also check that one out. I'm going to check it out 100%, so if you can check it out, do so. If not, I'll talk about it because I'm interested to see what it's like. And of course, next week I'll do my full review or my final, longer thoughts on Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. At least on the story mode, I will have tried to complete that. Anything else you're looking forward to, Doombot?
Okay. Yeah. No, those are basically the things. But so yeah, next week we will talk about it. But first, please like, comment, and doomscribe or be doomed. Doombot out.
Doombot out. What was it again? Something with Doombot out. I always said something.
Have a happy doomsday.
Doombot out.
And have a happy doomsday.